Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for clicking the play button. Hopefully, you hit that like button as well, for that is the only price of admission for our videos. Today, we are talking about how white lives are under attack, not because um, that's my initiative or that's anything that I'm standing up for, but we got a brother by the name of Reverend Jordan Wells, who's a speaker, he's an entrepreneur, he's a content creator, and black brother, and he wrote a book called White Lives Under Attack. Listen to what he has to say. I checked this out and I thought it was really interesting to share with you guys.
Influencer, minister, public speaker, Reverend Jordan Wells. Reverend, good morning. Congratulations on the book. You know, it just came out, and I got to tell you, it really does take a hard look at the bias against white Americans in America today, and that is going to make the left flip out. So tell us more, please. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you guys for having me. Yes, there's a very bad situation happening. And of course, as a black person, I get attacked because they say, well, why would you be defending uh, white people? And I'm saying that as a Christian, I have to defend all people because black lives are not the only lives that matter, right? And so I believe that this anti-white sentiment is not good for the country, right? Because the people on the left, whether it's Gavin Newsom or whether it's Democrats who play this racial politics where they get black people very angry and upset and they use the race card and it's race, 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 is another form of Marxism, which I talk about in the book. Marxism, divide the races, divide the classes to get them hating each other, right? And we talk about Obama in the last segment. Obama started this, and I talk about that in the book as well. This racial hatred in our country started with Obama. He was definitely the president of change, and he fundamentally, he said it with his own words, wanted to change America, and he did. He was the first president to demonize police, to demonize white people, and it started a chain where our country was healing. And I talk about that. They act like this country is so systematically racist. Obama won a lot of the white vote. He won a lot of different. He built a big coalition, and it was and everybody in this country was celebrating. Even if you were on the Republican side of the aisle, there were people even on the Republican side that said, "Wow, this is amazing. America has come a long way."
That's because they didn't know him to be Barry Sartoro. They didn't know that he was already being molded since he was a teenager. They didn't know that his father was African and that his mom was white, and that all of the information about his family was not already out there. So they were just pushing to have the very first black president who was not going to do anything specifically for black people.
And then all of a sudden, we're here now where it's this. I hate white people. White people are evil. We got Zoran running in New York, where he's talking about tax white people more than other people. We got Democrats talking about.
Wait a minute, he actually said that, bro. I ain't gonna let you slide on that. Zoran Mamdani actually said that he want to tax white people more than black people. Please tell me that he did not say that. Let me see. Let me do my Googles right now, because I did not know that he said this. I promise you. I checked it out. I don't remember him saying this. Hold up. Zoran Mamdani tax white people more. Okay. Let's see if something comes up. So Ron was given multiple chances to walk back his language that he wanted to tax whiter neighborhoods at a higher rate. Oh my gracious, he actually said it. He actually said it. Hold on, let me show y'all what I just now found. Goodness gracious, the internet is something else. Jeez Louise, I just now found it, man. Check this out. And they said he had an opportunity to walk it back, but he did not. Let's see him double down on this. I'm just doing my due diligence. That's all.
And realize there's a policy proposal that says your plan, and I'm going to quote it for folks, is to shift the tax burden from overtaxed homeowners in the outer boroughs to more expensive homes in richer and whiter neighborhoods. Explain why you are bringing race into your tax proposal.
That is just a description of what we see right now. It's not driven by race. It's more of an assessment of what neighborhoods are being undertaxed versus overtaxed.
So no plans to change that language on your website? that
The
stance.
focus here is to actually ensure a fair property tax system, and that the use of that language is just an assessment of the neighborhood.
This dude is a daggone professional politician already. You clearly said whiter neighborhoods. Don't try to dial it back as if, it's just, we're just talking about, taking from the rich and giving to the poor. That's it. I learned that from Robin Hood. This dude is a damn clown. How in the hell did he end up becoming? Okay, let me move on. We found the information, so what he's saying is absolutely true. Okay.
White people should be, or basically, we got Omar, Ilham Omar saying that the white man is the worst thing to happen to this country, even though she's married to somebody white. It is complete and total insanity, and it is the reason our country can never heal unless we get rid of these DEI, we get rid of all this racial politics, and we focus on a meritocracy. Focus on what makes this country great, which is that you thrive based off your achievement and based off your work ethic and not based off the color of your skin.
Based on your premise, what do you see the end game being then in this whole idea of being anti-white, if you will?
Well, I think it's a reverse racism. And I talk about in the book that there's a reverse racism happening, right? Where the left and leftism and black hatred have partnered together, right? Where you see these leftists in places like Chicago arguing for black people. We can't have police here, and while they live in the suburbs, right? They're mad at Trump for getting rid of crime in black areas. So white liberalism is partnering together with this kind of black Marxism that we see in BLM, which the founders were Marxists, open Marxists, and we see this coming together to divide the country. Which I think the main goal of all of this is to divide America. It's to tear it down from within. It's to get people to hate the country, to think that America is systematically racist. America is an evil country. The founders were evil. The very big, everything about our nation is wicked. So if you really believe that, and if you instill that into a mind of young people, young voters, right, that are the future, and you get them to think that the country is fundamentally evil from everything about it, then they can tear it down. They can rebuild it in their own image. They can rebuild it in the name of socialism. What Mandami said, where we can tax the white man as is this Marxist thing of oppressor and oppressed, right? The white man is the oppressor, and we are everybody else is the oppressed. It's their fault. We can take all their money, redistribute wealth, seize the means of production, give it all to the people that are poor, give it all to the black people, give it to reparations to everybody, even if they didn't have slaves. In California, they just started giving reparations away, which California was never a slave state, right? But we're going to take white people's money, the money they work for, we're going to give it to people who don't deserve it, give it to illegal immigrants. And that'll solve the world's problem.
Blame the white people, but then give the money to white people who control the black people, who run the black people. That's essentially what it is. Also, he's absolutely 1000% right, because in order for them to influence these politicians to want to change our country, they have to, I guess, let them know or have them to think that white men are the problem. And not only white men, but conservative white men are the problem, because they want to stick to the letter of the law. They want to stick to the letter of the Constitution. And because of that, they're saying these documents were written by racist white men who were slave owners, and we want our 40 acres and a mule. So the white people on the left are bending a knee, kissing feet, literally kissing feet. There was one lady that was just now recorded kissing Jasmine Crockett's feet. Like, she got down on her knees, puckered up her little white lips, and put them up against Jasmine Crockett's feet with her shoes on. Nasty. Okay? So let's let this man continue.
But all they're really doing is destroying our nation.
Yeah, and who are white people, by the way? Because, a lot of people wouldn't know that people that look just like me might have some blood in their background that isn't exactly all white. Right. I never know how they do this. Reverend Jordan Wells, we certainly appreciate you being with us and lending us your perspective and for your courageous voice on something so important. Thank you.
Well, that's the thing too. They want to have that conversation. They want to start the conversation that of, well, all white people were not from slave owners, or all white people are not from here. Well, the people who pay the reparations will be taxpayers, black taxpayers and white taxpayers, Hispanic, Asian, you name it. Everybody that's an American citizen that's paying taxes will contribute to that pot that will come back to black people for reparations, who would then have to prove that they come from slavery and all this other BS that goes along with it. This man is absolutely correct. I actually, when I very first saw this, I thought that he was grifting, and he might still be. I'm just going to keep it a buck. He might very well be grifting. Because anybody that writes a book, if you're a black man and you write a book that's titled "White," what's it called? White Lives Under Attack, and you're a black man, you automatically assume that the black man is trying to gain favor with the white people that he's writing a book about. But when you listen to him speak, you just understand that he's just trying to level the playing field, which on the flip side, because this is one of my flaws, guys, that's exactly what the black people are trying to do on the left. They're trying to level the playing field. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. If you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, my name is Van. Now we are all the LFR family, and I look forward to seeing you in my coaching group or in blueturner.com, purchasing you a bottle of this Mito Blue. All right. Correct that circadian rhythm. That's circadian rhythm. And your cortisol levels. I love y'all, man. See you on the next one. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.